I'm Micah and this is my wife Shelby. We've been married for 5 years. For about 3 years we were in a small country town and we went to a small church, and we were like the only young people, and it was hard to meet friends and it was hard to get involved in other people's lives.
A huge reason why we moved to Leduc was to meet other young couples, people that were at the same stage of life as us, and that was something that we noticed City Life didn't have a shortage of. There were a lot of people our age to connect with. One of the first couples that we met at the church were Jen and Jeremy Blackwood, who encouraged us to join their Connect group. This was something that was a hard no for me. I was not excited. I don't like meeting new people. That's something I was never comfortable with. But they encouraged us and we decided to attend that Connect group.
We had met this crazy cool couple in our Connect group, and they said, hey, let's come over for games. And that was the first time we really got to hang out with them, was at their house playing games. And
that couple really encouraged me personally to go outside of my bubble and just meet new people and talk to them.
Before City Life, I feel like my faith journey was kind of dead. And that changed when I realized that all these other people actually want to live this life.
When we first started going to that Connect group, it was about 2 months in when we found out that we were expecting our first child. The people in the Connect group, they were a great support to us as we were learning about what that means to start a family. Unfortunately, last April, we found out that our baby wasn't going to make it, and we lost her at 27 weeks. It was an extremely hard situation for us. We had no idea how to navigate that experience, but we prayed for peace and we prayed for understanding, and the people in our Connect group prayed with us.
Just even phone calls while they're at work, right? They would just take time out of their day just to say, hey, how are you doing? Do you need anything? What can I do? Let's hang out. It wasn't just words, it was actually Jesus talking through them. I was comforted through people. I felt God's love.
I remember having an anxiety attack, a huge panic attack, and I called up one of my friends from the church, and she immediately came over, prayed with me, and if it wasn't for her and the peace that her prayers brought with me, I wouldn't have known how to navigate that situation. I find that the people in this church are really passionate about helping you get a deeper, more meaningful relationship with God.
I've always believed and I've always wanted to be closer to Jesus, but I need the fuel from others to inspire me to grow closer to Him.
I really encourage you to find a connection, whether it's a Connect group, whether it's joining a team, because I learned through our experience this past year at City Life that we don't need to go through the obstacles, whether they're celebrations or whether they're struggles. We don't need to go through them alone. We can celebrate and we can grieve with people, and those people will help us go through that. No matter what stage of life you're in, we all need Jesus, and Jesus gave us the church.
And we've discovered that life is better together.